Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Old Reader, New Reader. Some of you may have just seen me 5 minutes ago. And we're back here. And the lovely Melanie is joining us too.
Hello! I'm showing off the book.
So we are talking about Gyo by Junji Ito because it's tradition for Old Reader, New Reader in the month of October to read a Junji Ito book. So might as well finish out the trio of Junji Ito books that look like this.
Yeah, I'm sad that this really missed the chance of making all the trade dress look like this. So I really like the design, the black, and then the spine being all.
Me too. And I have the newest Ito, which I took the dust jacket off, which I think is really
It has
pretty.
a dust jacket?
Yeah. Ooh. But it's nice though. You've got this
wow,
full layout.
Nice. Very nice.
And it actually includes two of the stories that are in Gyo.
The short stories in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah. But today we are focusing on the main story here, which is Junji Ito's Gyo. And
you're wearing your shirt for the occasion.
This is the only time I can wear it. Ito Spiral. I'm sorry.
So you guys did that last year, the Spiral one?
2 years ago. Uzumaki.
Wow.
Last year we did Omie.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. Hi, Lionheart. Congratulations on being the first. Felix says it's the lesser of the Junji Itos.
And so far, out of the three, I don't disagree.
Oh, yeah. It's well, let's talk about it. Okay. So, Gyo. Ladies, which one of you want to do the quick recap of what happened? Because not really a lot happened.
No, I mean, the best thing you can say is that, it's centered around this guy and his girlfriend, and they go to Okinawa for vacation, and they keep smelling this really gross thing, and they eventually find this, fish with legs. And so the typical Junji Ito thing happens where, you've got a character that's, hanging out with the main character that's freaking out the whole time. She's like, I can still smell it. Get rid of it. He's like, chill. She's like, it's coming. He's like, chill out. And one thing leads to another because they have to leave and go back to Tokyo. But this ends up being just a catalyst for so much more to come because there's more fishes with legs. There's sharks and whales and all these things coming out of the sea to land and eventually basically taking over Japan. And that's the big overlying premise.
And they're creepy. These things.
Yeah, they're gross.
Gross.
And they smell like rotting flesh.
The description or the title of the book is The Death Stench Creeps.
But in Japan, it's fish, creepy squirming or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a picture Let me see. Inside the cover. And I just remember...
Fish, ghastly squirming.
That makes sense.
I mean, you talk pretty one day.
That is disturbing. Fish with legs, and then the stench.
I think it's disturbing later.
Oh, yeah, it gets more disturbing later. But I remember when I first read this, it was in the left to right format when they were putting it in the Pulp magazine. This had an anthology series called Pulp. And they put it in a trade paperback. I just remember being disgusted by... You could almost smell how nasty it is because of the way that it's just described. I think he does a really good job of freaking you out that way. And every time every time she smells it, you're like, oh,
have a good
gross.
sense of smell.
Maybe. I don't know. But it freaked. I just remember thinking it wasn't really scary. It was just nasty.
What if it came with scratch and sniff stickers?
No. There was a video game that did Earthbound.
Earthbound. That's what I was thinking of.
It had puke smell and stuff like that.
Gross.
This is the guy that wrote Uzumaki. Cameron. Yep.
And Lionheart. No Starbucks run today. Got coffee right here.
Yeah, get good old microwave coffee.
What? No, it's not.
Dude, the relationship between Kaori and Tadashi is ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
Can we talk about that relationship first?
They did not make me like her, really.
Or him. They're completely codependent.
He's an idiot too, right?
Yeah, because they go on this vacation and she's made to look like she's just completely unreasonable immediately.
Right, yeah.
Because she's like, go catch the fish, go kill it. And then he leaves and she's like, how could you leave me? And you're like, okay, God. And then none of them make good decisions, really. And like,
but and he's like, and he doesn't believe her. He's
right,
like,
no, he completely disregards her.
Yeah, every time she's correct. There is a monster fish out there, and he's like, "You're fine, you're fine." I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" But yeah, they're completely codependent. They got issues, and then like a little annoying.
They seek out his uncle for help back in Tokyo.
That guy's a creep,
and that doesn't help either because his uncle's an inventor, and so he's like, "Wait, fish with legs? Take me there." And of course, he just basically helps make it worse.
I do love this scene with the shark because you think about fish with legs, like, all right, I could probably survive a fish with legs attack. Give me a hammer, a wrench, something to beat them with. But whenever you got sharks now walking, and you don't know if they're living, but because they still need to eat, that's when it becomes creepy. Because he's like, we're safe in here. And then the shark comes crashing through the door. And he's like, oh, wait, I was wrong.
I do like Alexa's comment. I prefer Junji Ito's short stories over the longer formats like Gyo, Uzumaki, and Tomie. Is there something I'm missing? I don't blame you for that. I recently read Venus in the Blind Spot, which is just short stories of his, and I really do enjoy that format.
Mm-hmm. I want to read those.
I think you like it.
Yeah, I like the two short stories at the end of this. The last one I thought was the creepiest.
I think
Shiver was really good.
Even like something that felt very different about Gyo in comparison to Tomie and Uzumaki is that even Tomie and Uzumaki feel like they're almost like separated to shorter stories that fit the theme.
Yeah.
Whereas Gyo was like, no, it's
non-stop running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like reading like a bad like disaster movie like Sharknado or something.
Until, in my opinion, until they get to
when what's her name?
This.
That is cool.
Like when it got to humans, that creeped me out.
Mm-hmm.
So the girlfriend, what's her name? Is what is it?
Kaori?
Kaori.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kaori.
Gets stuck in this. I mean, look how gross that is. It's
really gross.
Stuck in this machine that the uncle made so that the gas is what is it? Wait. The germs that create the gas was invented as a tool of war, but it filled all the fish with gas, and the legs are run by the gas. So you got these dead bodies to make them run. So it's like, is it sentient? Is it not? It's like a hybrid.
Kind of is, right?
It freaks you out because it's like mindless, but is it? Maybe it's not mindless.
Like the shark needs to eat. It's so weird. But that part, and then with all the bodies, and they become a big giant ball of nasty body. It is very much like Human Centipede in the way that you described it.
Yeah.
Gross. It went from creepy to nasty to gross. None of it really.
There was an interesting part towards the end, right, where he runs into Kaori again when she's still, bloated human with legs.
And they're flying around.
He was like, "I'm not going to give up on you. I'm going to save you." Like he goes the extra mile to try to save her.
Oh yeah! As soon as I see you hooked up to a machine.
Well, baby, same to you. Bye.
Yeah, you see me with tubes going up my ass and my mouth. I
don't know.
I don't blame you.
There's that scene right towards the end where like you see her surrounded by like fish or like not fish monsters, but more like people with legs and whatever. And there's something different about the two of them. And like it's like she's trying to protect him, and then they're all attacking her, and you're like, what is this about?
And then did she get jealous of the doctor, the lady that he was with?
Yeah.
And he loses her.
All right, Michael is more confused before her explanation.
I'm right there with you.
Hey, it's the explanation, Michael. We're giving you what the book gave us.
Somebody mentioned earlier, it does Mad World. Junji Ito stories don't make sense, just horror without any explanation. I mean, so yeah, there were some.
So usually the imagery, right? But still, this damn.
What about the Maddie? What about the circus part? That was just out of nowhere.
The one with the elephant.
Like the circus.
I was like, well, how did these
master.
guys get here? And then he's like, the humans are amazing. And I was like, are you not human?
Well, he has weird eyes.
Let me show you.
That part felt like just kind of stuck in.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. So this is one more time. How do you pronounce her name? The girlfriend's name?
Cowdy. It's like cow, and then
Cow.
re.
Right.
Cowdy.
You can say Kaori. It's fine, but
Cowdy. So she
You sound cooler that way.
sees them. She sees him with this new doctor chick, and she starts tearing up. Right.
Even though she's supposed to be dead.
Even though she's supposed to be dead, and the entire time all she did was bitch at him.
Yeah.
So
Oh
they
my
have
gosh.
this really weird relationship. So she turns on the machine, and she
No,
takes off flying with the doctor.
No, that's the uncle.
The uncle takes off with her.
And
he's all lost. He's like, no, and then
don't be jealous.
and
Okay.
there
here we
was
go.
this very
Here we
sweet
go.
moment, I guess, when he's talking to her. Well, we'll explain what happens here in a second with this nasty.
So Maddie, I think that's what you were talking about, except she's not. Wait, can't. But she's
yeah.
not. I don't think defending anybody. They just realize she's different, and then they attack her. Let me turn back a page. No, yeah, she wasn't defending anybody.
Oh, I thought maybe she's protecting him.
Well, he's trying to protect her. Where is? Okay.
So
I'm trying to find the creepiest part to me. I got creeped out when the humans are floating because they're full of gas, and then they can't control where they're going, and they fall victim to the spring traps of the legs, and there's nothing they can do about it, and they get all mutilated. Oh,
I like when they all become one.
ooh.
Nasty, big, fat, stinking,
Yes.
gaseous body. Oh, it's really not that confusing, honestly.
No, it's not as complex as maybe some of his other stuff.
Yeah, it's a
I-
lot of running
Sounds
around.
like
a lot
it.
of running around. Felix says this has to be the most wackiest Junji Ito story.
I'd go with wacky. It's pretty wacky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't find it. You go on ahead.
Man, I and I love pretty much every Junji Ito I've read, except for No Longer Human, which I didn't like. And this one, I was like, I just don't think it has the same spark as the rest of what I've read.
That's a good way of putting it.
I still think that there's some creepy images in here with the
but
fat.
No, for
Here,
sure.
There we go. Found it. Golly.
This right here is nasty,
Yeah.
fat bodies and just gross.
Phil Owen says that he just joined. I have no idea what's happening, but I'm afraid.
So let's talk about how it wraps up, because this kind of wraps up.
Does it?
Like, sort of. Well, at least his story with her wraps
Yeah.
up, because she gets out of nowhere. She gets caught in this fire.
Oh, he meets up with these other people that were immune to the disease. I think they've literally called it a germ. And it's like we've got to keep going and find a way to survive the end.
So he's there bonding with her dead body.
Yeah.
After she's burned. I don't understand the relationship they had, but that was really weird, and that's literally where this ends.
Yeah.
I mean, they can do more. Obviously, I think there's more story to tell. And then there's little bonus stories in the back, which are short stories that apparently are collected in Maddie's book that she has.
Yeah, they're also in Venus in the Blind Spot.
Yeah. But here's the circus people that just showed up out of nowhere. I feel like, and there wasn't there an end boss too? I just read this.
Well, remember
the guy that's flying around with like shooting things at them. Yeah, this guy.
He's the uncle.
Well, okay, that's what the uncle becomes. Like, it's almost like end boss.
All right, Chris says, honestly, does this sound very good? I'm glad I didn't pick it up when I was out today.
I think it really depends. Like, I'm a completionist with Ito anyway, so I'm still glad to have it. I'm
Exactly.
glad
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. No, if I just read this, I'd be like, okay, but knowing his other stuff, it's like, well, he wrote it.
Yeah, like because I really do like his other stuff a lot. I see what he was doing. I think it didn't land as well because the other ones did have more like sectioned off parts where you really get to see how it affected different people. I
Yeah.
think that's kind of what you're missing too, because you really do stick with these central characters. And with Ito, you don't normally do that. You know, with Uzumaki, you do have like a main girl, sure, but you also have so many other storylines you're going through.
Tomie was the
with
same way.
Tomie, same.
Yeah. So I think with this, it really relied on the creepy imagery, and it was. But once you saw the very first bloated person with tubes going in every hole of their body, after that, the shock value just kind of disappeared.
A lot of it, you don't have to necessarily read. You just skip through it. I was looking at the pictures.
Yeah.
It's very quick. In fact, after we're done talking about the stories, I like to ask my daughter Lydia to come down and give her opinion. She read it like that. Just tell us what you think of it.
She's 11, so it's a little different.
Well, do you guys want to say anything else about Gyo? The main part.
Not really.
I don't think I have much to add, really. Because honestly, the short stories at the end I thought were way more fun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, Ace. Let's talk about the principal post. The sad tale of the principal post. Is that what?
I love that story so much. It's so short. It's just like 3 or 4 pages.
Yeah, it's only 4 pages.
Because they're having a party and they can't find their dad. And like, where'd he go? And they find him like under the house, under a post that literally, like, if you had taken it out, the rest of the house would go away. So he's just underneath the post. They have no idea how he got there. They don't explain it. And he has one choice, but to just remain there forever until he dies, so he can support the house.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's hilarious, but it's really good.
Well,
I don't know how he comes up with this stuff.
So it reminded me of Omar and I.
A lot of this book reminded me of you and I.
No, not the first one. Because the wife's like, dear, what happened? And she's just like trying to get him to explain. I can't go back. What happened?
Woman, I ain't got time to explain. There's a damn post on my back.
That's Ito's way, is you've got to explain through dialogue, right? Even though he's smashed under here. But she says, but how? How did you get under there? The way the whole house is on top of you. And he's like, it's a long story.
That is us. Don't ask me questions.
I would. I'm like, what did you do?
Oh, what? That one was so stupid. I think. So there's a couple of other ones in here too.
Oh, he says, I'm not going to make it. I'll die supporting this house. Leave me alone. And he supported his new house, literally. Oh my God.
Yeah, there's one more, which is like the people-sized hole in the mountain.
I like that one.
Which I also really like, because it's such a Junji Ito thing. People just have this like undescribable urge to do this thing that doesn't make any sense for them. That will kill them eventually, right? Because like there's a hole shaped like me in this mountain. I must go into it, and eventually you're just gonna get smaller and you die.
This is my favorite.
This is a really cool story.
This creeped me out.
So
I mean, yeah, just the idea psychologically, this idea of the hole's perfect for you, and you go through it, and why it's never explained.
See, that's the kind of stories I like.
That's why I like this one.
I don't need.
And then you can't go backwards because it's the teeny tiniest, like smaller and smaller. And then
that final shot is creepy.
And they get all bent out of shape.
Like, we live in a state with a bunch of caves, so to me, I'm like, that's a real thing. That could happen.
Oh, yeah.
Melanie Ace says your bangs look nice.
Thanks. I got Mary Jane bangs. Want to try something different, so thank you.
Mary Jane Watson, gotcha.
Yeah, Mary Jane bangs. Let's go back to Louise. Have you guys read Hellstar Remina by Junji Ito?
But there's being attacked by a rogue planet with a twisted personality.
Ooh.
No, but
there she goes. Tap, tap. Wait, what was the joke about Maddie?
I can't remember.
She was going to be a Karen tapping away.
Oh, yeah. Well, because my mic's down here, so now I've gotten almost better at remembering to hit mute on my mic before I...
Hit mute.
I told everybody about your mic being next to you.
I heard. They were telling me on the Sunday show, they were like,
okay.
Omar and Tia talking shit about you.
I wasn't talking shit. I was explaining why you're so loud, but it always sounds like you're writing an angry email to Target management.
Why don't I have this book?
All she's doing is buying books.
All right, DB's The All-Star says, you can always read Masani Koku for October's horror reads. It's horrifyingly awkward how long it takes for love to mutually blossom in that series. I'm offended, sir.
But
I'm
it was so
offended.
worth it.
It is. It's not. Nah.
Used
She just had a birthday too.
records is pretty nuts.
Used records. Oh.
I need to
Is
buy
that
more
in your
YouTube
collection, Maddie?
No. I need to buy more things.
Before we start with the questions, let's rate this book. I promise that book is out.
Lydia.
It is coming 100%.
Lydia, can you come down here?
It's 100% coming because I know stores have already got it. I think it was supposed to.
Thank you.
It was
She's
supposed to
gonna
come
leave
out,
Among Us.
I think, today, but for some reason Diamond decided to postpone it because Lunar and the other shipping company did not have it, or distribution company.
Felix said that chapter really salted my claustrophobia in the best way. I bet. Woo. Okay, so
We're gonna make Gio a whole family event, Alicia.
Yeah.
You didn't even read the book.
Just want to say hi.
Oh, DBZ All Star says it's well worth it. Masonic Koku.
Hi.
Hi.
You didn't read the book, babe.
All right,
Go
ahead.
Lydia, ladies first. What would you
did
give
think
this
of
book? What did you think about this Gio book as an 11-year-old?
That was good.
No, tell them.
It
Look
was
at
good.
them.
I don't know.
It was good. Okay. What would you give this out of 10, Lydia?
7.
A 7 out. Wow, that's a really good.
What
rating.
part was the creepiest?
I think like the last story.
No,
Like,
tell them.
Oh dang it! I don't know. I think it's just the last story.
That was the creepiest.
The short story at the end with
Yeah.
the
I agree.
holes? Okay.
What was the grossest part of Gio?
Probably like like everybody's just like bloated or whatever it is.
Bloated.
Bloated. I don't know how to speak, but basically like
Huh, you inherited that from me.
like I think that was really creepy. Like this just wires just going into him. I think that was.
This is
creepy.
totally a
Yep.
kid-friendly book. Just warning you, my child is
Hey,
not.
I read all that stuff that age. She's fine.
Okay.
And that's the way.
And you turn out
became the
great.
Omar
I watched Perfect Blue then.
Yeah, I don't know about
came out
that.
like an okay adult.
What? All right, Lydia, thank you so much.
Yeah, love you.
Bye, Lydia.
Give me a kiss on screen. Thank you.
I love you.
Love you, baby.
You didn't even read it.
No.
Get out of here.
We'll
All
do
right.
a cheese sweet home review.
Maddie,
Okay.
Yeah.
what would you give this out of 10?
I kind of want to give it a 5, which I feel like I maybe wouldn't if I hadn't read other Ito books, but I don't. 6. I'll give it a 6.
Wait, what would you give it if you hadn't read other Ito books?
Yeah.
I was just wondering.
Oh, I don't know, actually. Because I don't think I thought it was okay.
Okay. So sticking with the 5. That's less than she gave the Dark Phoenix Saga. I'm good with that. What would you give it, Melanie?
What? Oh, okay. Alexis was saying that Enigma of Amigara was really good too. I'm gonna give it a 7.
That's what your kid gave it. Or kid.
Oh, was it really?
Were you not listening to her?
I don't, maybe. Because those last 2 stories are really good, and I felt like Gio went on a little long, but it was just a fun experience. So 7.
Fun read. Short.
Probably,
No,
yeah.
hardly any dialogue.
Yeah.
Too much explanation. Maybe that was my issue with it. And it went on long, even though it's a short story and easy to read. But really creepy imagery. But once you get used to it, you're like,
There you go.
been there,
Yeah.
done that. Let's move
Oh,
on.
it's making me a little not want to drink my coffee.
Yeah, especially that final butt shot down there.
Yeah.
Butt shot. That's the money shot right there, baby. So 6 out of 10. He's got other better work, and maybe next year we'll read another one. So
So Luis mentioned Hellstar Remina. Gio says that it comes out in deluxe hardcover this December.
now, Gio, is that by Viz or is it somebody else? Because I don't like that. Who was it? Kodansha that's publishing them in softcover. I want one format. It needs to be in hardcover. That's what we need to give this.
Ernie asks if Maddie, your little doggy, is going to give a review too.
Sure. Come here.
It is Viz. Thank you, Gio.
Oh,
Gio.
Lou says it wasn't food, so I give it a 0 out of 10.
Oh, that's adorable.
A 0. Damn, you are harsh,
I
dude.
don't read books. I just eat food, and it was just food.
What do dogs know?
What's shiver?
Shiver
for next year.
Shiver is a collection of stories that were Dark Horse put out many years ago.
Wait, you got it right?
Mhm.
Okay.
It was called Museum of Terror. But when Dark Horse released it, they mixed Tomie with Shiver stories in there. So it was like an anthology series. It was really good, though. I think Shiver might be his favorite thing that I've read. I love that.
I also really recommend his book about his cats.
Yeah, I
Melanie
like that one too. That one's cute.
So it's
Melanie, you would like that. It's really good.
cute.
It's a real story.
It's a story about him and his cat.
Aw,
And his wife. And
it's already awesome.
Think was Maddie Karen type. She was a little bit, Roberto. Gio's a solid 4.5 out of 10. I think Maddie gave it a 5. Melanie gave it a 7. I gave it a 6, and our daughter gave it a 7. So if you've read it, let us know in the
5
chat.
out of 10. 4 out of 10.
Fair enough. Which is weird, right? Because you see the word Junji Ito, you expect high quality.
Man, well, that's how I felt about No Longer Human, and I was like, oh.
So
no.
I haven't read it. I've read the original one. And it's a fucked up story.
I don't think I like that story or that character or anything. Even with Ito's art, I just didn't find it redeemable.
Mm-hmm.
4.
But I love Venus and the Blind Spot.
I'm gonna have to get that. Now, is that the same size as this, or is it bigger?
Let me hold them together.
Oh, it looks the same.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll have to pick that up.
Ooh, it has so many color pages too.
Does it?
Really nice. If I can find a good.
These all over your toys.
First of all, they're collectibles, not toys.
You have color pages right in the beginning.
I'm gonna highlight it.
Nice.
And it's really, really nice.
That looks like what's her name from Uzumaki, isn't it?
Yeah, there's some shout outs to the older stuff. But yeah, there's every once in a while they'll have some color pages throughout, but it's really nice quality.
I like that.
Hayden gives it 2 Halle Berry Catwomen.
Oh my gosh.
Not 1, but 2.
Who made this guy? Michael Emmett. I did. I made him a mod. He's whack. Go ahead, block. Why are you blocking people already?
I'm strict but fair.
Don't listen.
Bless you. Thank you. Salut.
Actually,
nobody to me.
Oh, I did say bless you, didn't I? No, I said don't sneeze on my action figures. He's already you're power tripping already, Michael? Come on, man.
This is an interesting question. Do your experiences in this pandemic affect your judging / scoring of the story? I read this pre-COVID. That's really funny. It doesn't, but I could see where, that it would be too real for some people. Because really, you could be like, you could hand it to somebody and be like, oh, the fish is a metaphor for the pandemic. And they'd be like, yeah.
I did think of it. I'll tell you, a few months ago, there was a book I was going to review, but then I didn't because it was like a zombie outbreak pandemic. And I was like, I don't feel like thinking about it.
All that stuff hits different now.
Yeah.
I've read it before years before the pandemic. This is my 3rd time reading it. And I don't know. It didn't really change my opinion. It's always just been there. I'm glad I have it.
I get Ace gives it 6 Helen Mirrors.
I like that you all
lot.
Create your own ratings.
And I'm not getting boogers on the figures.
What?
That's what Chandis said.
I did not. Did you pre-order the new Terry Moore book, Maddie? It's on his
because I'm on a buying ban.
Does that include Terry as well?
Yeah, so because I have to save money, but if anyone at home feels like getting me a copy of it, I won't say no.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
You could just segue into that. I love it.
I'll send you a selfie.
Know what I mean?
You'll send you a selfie. Oh my god.
But I have to be really strict with myself, and I know if I let myself buy that, I'll be like, well, what's one more thing? So cold turkey.
That's what I did.
Well,
look where we are. I'm just gonna give Batman Year 2.
Hey, Sean, we're doing okay.
Doing good. And how are you?
Omar, how many cat dinnings is this book worth?
4. For Kat
4
Dennings.
out of what?
I was trying to look up a Helen Mirren gift for Ace, but I didn't see one in there. I thought we had one.
We've got one. I found it.
Okay.
She looks like a mannequin, though. See?
Oh, okay.
Like, it's weird. Or Jennifer Lawrence when she smiles. There's another one. Oh, this is the one that she made me get. I actually found it for her because I've never seen that.
So you review some good. Oh, that's a good idea. EC from the Crit for Halloween.
We did have that up for our Patreon vote, but our Patreons voted for American Vampire.
Oh, okay.
So it was either that or Ice Cream Man, or there was another book that we put in there. American Vampire. Black Magic, yeah.
But those great because Chris and I picked up all those books anyways for Fangirl, so no matter what got picked, I would have already read it. So
Tales from the Crypt. You weren't ready for Tales from the Crypt.
But yeah,
so maybe I'll do that anyway some other month.
What about steampunk themed month? League of Extraordinary
Like League
Gentlemen?
and Lady Mechanica. Those are the only two.
And then we can watch Steam Boy,
which I love.
Steam
Boy. That's Katsuhiro Otomo, right? The guy that did Akira.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hold on, there is a lot of manga I have in steampunk, but I don't. What's another good? Why is it not in? Is there another popular American comic that's steampunk?
I'm sure there are, but I can't even think of any.
It's an idea.
No, I was just thinking of another one.
What are simps? I don't know. What does that mean?
It basically means you're a big fan of someone, or like.
What's it stand for? Does it stand for something? I think of Simpsons.
No.
I think of Simpletons. God, we're
the new
old.
thing, I simp for them so hard because I'm like really into them.
You used it as a verb?
Okay, but I don't.
It's TikTok stuff.
Oh, say no more. Say no more. I got you. Chris
Geo, we can
Bacalo.
totally do. Oh, Bitter Steampunk. Okay.
That's it. Yes.
By Chris Baccello.
Baccello.
Oh,
Bacalo. I have never known how to say his name.
Why you gotta be American?
Sorry.
No. I'm just reading it. Why you gotta be American steampunk comics? Racist.
Gio, we could totally do a cyberpunk manga.
Yeah, that's easier. I was just trying to think of popular. All right.
Snowpiercer.
Okay, I love that book a lot. Is that considered steampunk?
I think you could.
I mean,
thank you. Okay, that explains it. It's overly loving someone.
Basically, I was a fan. But where does the word come from?
Probably
an acronym.
Yeah, Simpsons. Simpleton.
Simulator. You want to be in a simulator with them?
Castle in the Stars is French, and also a beautiful,
nice.
beautiful book.
Oh, I did figure out what I want to do for the Patreon vote for next month.
Okay.
So
I'm not going to be there, but you can tell everybody.
I know. They can know them. It'll be basically choose the Gail Simone. So either Wonder Woman or Secret Six or Birds of Prey. So I'm thinking.
Very nice. And I'm so pissed that I'm missing that because I love all those books.
Wow. Okay, Grace Sam explained it. Is this the answer? It's the opposite of pimp, where no one controls the person. Simp means they have control over you.
I'm learning so much through this chat about people with tubes up their asses and mouths. Thank you all so much. Simps is similar to pimp.
It's a shortened phrase. So it's a shortened form of the phrase simpleton, is what it is.
I knew it was simpleton. I told you.
Oh, so you're lying to me, Grace. Simpleton. Okay.
We sound like old people reading this.
We'll still have live chat this Saturday.
Oh, yes.
And we'll still have Old Reader, New Reader next month.
Yes. Old Reader, New Reader is continuing. Maddie's going to have some special guests. Some surprise guests. I don't know. Leave that up to her. And the ladies are taking it upon themselves to do a Q&A this Saturday. So,
yep.
So be prepared for that.
I think, Maddie, I can't talk. I look forward to just geeking out over stuff that perhaps we don't talk about, right? Because I personally cannot answer any publishing questions or what's out of print. So Omar has answered some of those questions that I can read. But, well, Maddie, you've got comic book knowledge. Do you know when things are coming out and stuff like that?
She knows.
Because he could go.
She knows.
I know sometimes.
I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun, and our views will drop to 50 viewers. I'm just kidding.
Stop that.
Okay, let's see. Omar, I want to take a moment to thank you and Tina for being strong enough to share your experiences. Oh, wait, I was reading a silly voice. I got to read. It's not silly. Okay. For being strong enough to share your experiences with depression. I know how that feels. Just know that you are valued and loved.
Thank you so much, and you're welcome. You're welcome. That was I
shared it too, but it's okay. You don't have to mention me.
Oh my gosh. Stop making it about yourself.
I'm not. I'm just saying I did it too.
I don't like sharing a lot of things about myself, but I think when enough people open up and it just comes out naturally. So it was a really good Saturday. I think Tina really helped out a lot.
Tina, I was telling Maddie she used to do a podcast because she
Maddie, you were telling Tina.
Maddie, I was telling Tina that she should do a podcast because she was just like on point with all this advice.
I am so really young. I don't feel like it. I'm probably not gonna hit up Starbucks. I'm gonna be hitting up. Can David Gabriel? That'd be awesome. Run the Saturday chat from Omar's away. That would be cool.
Oh my gosh, what if he jumps on?
Omar, it's Bucello. Do you think we'll ever see the HC collection of his steampunk? Isn't they going through like some kind of copyright issues right now? That's why they haven't released a proper collection of it. I know the colorist on that. Is it the color? No, it's the inker has a YouTube channel, and he talked about that. They have trade paperback collections. It's always about Melanie. Haven't you figured that out, Omar? I think I have. I figured it out. Is that when
you give me a kiss?
Yeah.
You're not going to give me a kiss.
Not right now.
Somebody, Milo, thank you for the informative videos.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I enjoy doing them. Thanks, Ace. Not that I felt old already. Great. If I live to be a great grandpa, it's going to be awesome. Seriously.
Okay, and Sean is thanking you as well.
Oh, I'm glad it helps. Thank you for letting me know.
Mm-hmm.
Just received the Marvel Classics Omni. Damn, that's huge. Omar, which story is your favorite in this one? The Count of Monte Cristo. I love that story. Love the idea of escaping, and I love the creative team behind that one. There's a couple that I hadn't read. Like, I wish that book had existed when I was in high school doing book reports. It would have been so much easier.
Oh, I love the actual book, though.
Oh, yeah, no, I did too. But there are stories in there that I think would have helped me. It's not like Great Expectations or anything was in there. But the comic book...
I didn't like Great Expectations.
Oh, no, it's a bad book. Like, that's a long-ass book, and it wasn't that great.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a comic book adaptation of that would have helped me.
Ace, you're really Peruvian? Because you're joking earlier about Peruvian and Israeli.
Yet came out looking like the whitest person in history. Oh, awesome. This is my favorite channel on YouTube. Thank you so much, Lionheart.
Aw.
You guys are so...
thanking you for making him broke.
You're welcome, Michael.
Hey, makes me broke too. This is what happens. It's the start of my friendship with Omar.
Yeah, it's what I do. I'm sorry, Michael, but I did send you a care package, remember? Or you won a contest or something. Your kryptonite to my wallet. Ooh, I like that. Finally, you made me laugh, Michael. Congratulations. 2 years being in the live chats, and that's a pretty damn good saying right there.
I'm excited about moving because then I'll have more space for more bookshelves, for more books.
Are we playing out the Omar bingo? Nocturne called me out for saying I only give shout outs to Latinos in the chat.
I mean,
I don't. I didn't know Ace was Latino. What Latino do you know is named Ace? I did it. I'm out of here. Yep, you've done your job. You made me naturally laugh. That was really good. It only took you 2 years. Good job, man. The bankruptcy gang. Speaking of, did anybody get any books today? Boy, that was not Maddie. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up.
He says my real name.
Oh.
Yeah, do that one and then this one.
Yes, ma'am. Look at you. You're already running the show already. Look.
Well, I can multitask.
My grandpa was from Peru, and my great-grandma was from a Holocaust survivor born in Israel. Wow, you have a lot of deep roots. That's awesome. I was about to ask where you live, but never mind. Don't answer that, please.
Where you live, girl?
It's at
this one here.
There we go.
Do you know what happened with the Dark Agnes? Amazon canceled my pre-order trade, but Marvel help us, Robert E. Howard fans. Did it not come out? I don't know. I'm so out of touch with that stuff. I thought it came out already. Let me look into that, okay, Rafael?
DBZ All-Star.
What recommendations would you have for starting to make videos?
Yeah,
I have a webcam and a camera on my phone. Go ahead, Maddie. What would you say?
Oh, sorry. I mean, honestly, a webcam and camera is enough to go ahead and start. Really.
Mm-hmm. The only suggestion I would suggest to anybody that took me a long time to figure out is sound. Sound, I think, is very important.
Yeah.
Depending on the type of video. So you don't even need an expensive microphone. There's $20 mics. You just need plug that sucker up to your phone if that's how you want to record it and make a video that way. Because sound is important. You don't want your sound too low. You don't want it too loud. And it's always going to be a learning process. Always. I'm still learning new things. Omar, have fun at the Marvel Writers Retreat in November with David. Don't worry, I won't say a word, brother. I wish. Oh my God, I wish. That would be awesome.
Oh, you're going to start with Uncanny X-Men.
Yes.
One.
Oh, man, I will watch you.
So are you gonna do reviews or just tell like your personal stories of your connection with the book or stuff like that? Lionheart said he's still gonna beat you at Street Fighter. Who?
Yep, he's Lionheart. You're the world championship winner, right? I'm pretty sure. You hold some kind of championship record. Your hands are insured by SNK.
Oh yeah.
I was able to get War of the Realms DM variant from in-stock trades.
You hold on to those Garbage Pail Kids cards. That's your retirement right there.
That is Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And Absolute Swamp Thing and Cheap Graphic Novels, since in-stock trades doesn't have it. Yeah, so remember, in-stock trades doesn't get things from Diamond. But Diamond had it on their release schedule, which really trips me out. Oh, that makes sense. Since in-stock trades doesn't get things from Diamond, that's why Cheap Graphic Novels got it. So I think in-stock trades will have Swamp Thing at the end of the month because that's when Lunar and Midtown Comics is getting it. So there, I just answered my own question by thinking.
Okay. Ace can't believe that you didn't fail the Peruvian tension.
I didn't.
In Japan, this man ran across the way and was like, "Are you from Peru?"
I'm
from Peru.
I've never had that.
We were just standing there.
Yeah. So Melanie, when she tells stories, always gets to the good part and skips what the lead up. No one in their life has ever come up to me and said, "Are you from Peru?" No one. Right?
Because who does that?
Nobody does that. But we were in Japan in a little town waiting for the train to go to Mount Fuji. And this guy just came running up to me. And I'm like, what is this dude running up on me? And he's like, "Hey, are you from Peru?" And I was like, "Holy shit. Yes. Why?" And he said, "Because I'm from Peru." And then we started talking. And he lives in Japan. And that's never happened.
I think it was for 20 minutes. And
and then you were eating. You were like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "This guy's from Peru." And she's like, "Oh, that's cool."
So, okay, DB All-Star, you want to share the love of our world with as many people as humanly possible. We'll be talking about how much these stories mean to people as well as reviewing the books. There you go.
Now that's passion that drives something. I like that.
You are a great person. I look forward to it. Lionheart's hands are insured.
I feel like that's a joke, but that's awesome, man.
And Michael is going to put out nearly mint condition reviews. Oh,
okay,
man.
Michael. I'll be your moderator. Is that a pug? Josh Ferguson's asking, Maddie.
Yeah.
It is. He's right there.
Aww.
Dude, he's just chilling on that little chair. That's so cute.
So cute.
That's my reading chair. He's taking it over.
Omar, ever been
Have you
to
been
Korea?
to
No.
Korea?
Have you,
No.
Maddie? You've been to China and Japan, but
Yeah,
not
I've never
Korea,
been to
right?
Korea.
I've not been to Korea, neither has Maddie, and I'm pretty sure.
No, I haven't.
No, okay, making sure.
I didn't go anywhere until I met you, so.
Oh, that's how unfortunate.
In more ways than one.
Okay. Let's see. Omar, I mean Blanca, just to give you a dude. Oh, no. Really? Blanca? Don't tell me you just sit there and go get the electricity out. My main's always been Ryu and Chun-Li. But I'm a bigger SNK fan, so I bet you will whoop my ass in Street Fighter.
Oh, DBZ All-Star. That's cute. Just let people love this culture. As Martina said on Saturday, you keep yourself occupied with something you love. I love comics and people. Man, preach, though.
Yeah.
I think that's where a lot of my sanity comes from, is just getting absorbed in things.
And I think that's important. We talked about that too, like the importance of that and how to separate that too, because that can become an obsession, right? When you get too much into things. I
have allergies, Death Rattle.
Okay.
I have to blow my nose, okay.
Where do you see toilet paper? I don't even see it.
I have toilet paper right here. My desk don't have any tissue.
Oh,
and I saw the air freshener spray, and I was like, bathroom?
Okay,
No.
okay. Look, first of all, like, at least you didn't have like your bras hanging up, your panties.
Normally.
Okay, right?
Because
you never know when a live show.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always careful with my camera when I'm panning over.
Oh,
like,
yeah, because at one time I filmed a video for the show, and I had to, like, it looked really good.
Oh, you
and
put
I already
bra.
sent in, and I went back to look, I was like, oh, wait, shit, my bra was just on the, it was
No,
back there, just on the, like.
Make it live, and I told you, Maddie, I don't think we can green screen your bra out of the shot.
Yeah.
Oh. Bye, Sean. You have a good night, too.
Yeah, have
Sweet
a good one,
dreams.
Man. You sound like someone's grandma. Omar, who's your King of Fighters main, and why is it Whip? It is not Whip. How dare you? Kyo Kusanagi. Actually, I really like Shingo, Leona, and Terry Bogard, or Mature. I like Mature more than Vice. But those are my main. No Omar at all for November. No. Just from old reader, new reader, and maybe some of the movie shows. I'm just those. I'll be still making videos, and I'll be on Saturdays, Q&As, and that's my main right there. Terry the Man Bogard.
Hey, Maddie.
What?
Hayden said, "Can you and Tina do more shows like your show tonight?"
Yeah.
That
We
was
just have it lately because Tina has chronic mono, so she's really tired, and then I already have like weekly stuff after work, so it always just depends. I always want to do more. And turns out when your office is where you shoot your videos, you don't have energy to do that stuff once the day's over.
I get it.
But it was fun today.
Oh, DBZ All-Stars already taking the melatonin. You need to take melatonin. So does my daughter.
Okay,
Poor
you
thing.
need to quit saying things on the air. Like, take your melatonin. I want to sound like an old man.
It's near mid-condition.
Wrong with you? No Marvin. See, you had me, and then you lost me again, Michael. That's a stretch. That's a stretch, Michael.
I get it. I understand.
Get that massage machine.
He was saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Let's go back to this for a second here. Omar, I mean Blanca, Sagat, Rose, Laura, Adon, Rolento, and Fei Long. Damn, Fei Long. I always found him difficult to play with because he doesn't have, he doesn't have a reach and he doesn't have a projectile.
Maddie, do you play fighting games?
Only a couple. Like I play Injustice 2.
I was gonna say the
like the Persona fighting games.
Oh, okay.
The Persona fighting games. I forgot they had their own.
They're
fighting.
really good.
Maddie, come to Virginia and get some tissues from me.
Oh, Ace, I will super come visit once COVID's not a thing.
This is promises we're making. My mom is an extreme couponer, so I legit have 100. I don't know why I thought that was funny. Oh wait, does your mom have Peruvian blood? Because I believe that. Legit 100 boxes of tissues in my garage.
We don't have to buy our own toilet paper, paper towel.
I bought my own toilet
paper. Chat.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, we don't have to buy. They have a closet full of toothpaste.
Yeah.
We go shopping it.
You want to keep going? Talk about
Okay.
I'm just kidding, baby.
Here's your
I
Maddie.
don't know if you're asking about
the
Injustice
fighter.
2.
Fighting
The
game,
fighter.
fighting.
Injustice 2, it's Wonder Woman.
Yep.
Of course.
Of course.
That makes sense.
Who's your main, Melanie, in Street Fighter?
Well, in Darkstalkers, it's Morgan. So let
Good
me
answer.
answer another.
Okay.
It's Street Fighter.
Yeah,
Terry. I like Terry.
Terry Bogard.
Mhm.
Terry Bogard
Yeah.
in Street Fighter. Oops. There's some days I wonder.
You're gonna divorce me?
No Starman love, and now you confuse fucking Fatal Fury with. Dang.
Man,
hope
whenever
Ryan
I
Hart didn't hear
review
that.
Starman, because I can read all of that on DC Universe.
Really?
Starman?
It's all there?
Yeah.
Well, they're releasing a compendium. Well, now it's been delayed until next. Well, I think
Sakura.
it's fourth.
Sorry.
Okay, that's
Sakura.
a better answer.
There you go. Because she's fast. I like fast, quick.
Okay,
light
Nocturne.
hitters.
Nice loophole.
So Terry counts.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a sad comment. I was the
Oh,
kiss of the
God!
Sally I've never had. I heard that, Mel. See? You heard that. Terry Bogard.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Or do you think one would be better off custom binding the Morrison JLA Deluxe volumes into 1 and 2 Omnis because of the missing issues? And I can answer that. I don't know if you can see them, but mine are custom bound. Am I still picking up JLA? Probably, but it's just I can't believe they're missing issues. And on top of that, they're not even doing a volume 2. They're doing a Mark Waid oversized hardcover instead of just doing a volume 2, which is whatever.
Any word on date for Street Fighter hardcover reprints? And Urian is the GOAT FY.
Greatest of all time.
I know that one.
Okay, good job.
Because They Might Be Giant Song.
Oh,
I found out what it meant.
Remember to hit that smash button.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
Okay.
Tina kept telling people on Saturday.
Hit that smash button, Tina.
That's
I
that.
love her.
No, but I can ask Udon. And I do have a contact person there that actually replies back to my emails. I'd be more than happy to ask them. DC Universe got a pretty nice backlog. They do. That's cool.
Oh gosh.
And now it's strictly comics, right? Like they've taken away all the other media.
I don't know if they've done it yet, but man, they just got a great selection. It's super worth it, especially right now because I'm not buying anything. I'm like looking through to see what I have easy access to, and I know I can just go through and read all of that stuff, like stuff that I don't like. That's not even that wasn't collected until recently, or hasn't been like collected well, like Birds of Prey.
I got you. Remember to Hulk smash that like button and fastball special over to their Patreon. Man, look at that. You just wrote our freaking
That's good.
You need to have a
Dog.
little image at the bottom
that's really good.
instead of announcing it.
Guys, if you like Shonda Sook and me, moderator, please hit that like button.
That was
if you
Michael.
did that shit. Okay, that's pretty good too. What's up,
Hi,
Paul?
Jinx.
Welcome to the chat, man. I don't know, if custom binding them might be more expensive in the long run, but at least you'll have everything. And keep in mind, when DC solicits something, 50% of the time the solicits are wrong. So I'm hoping they'll include like those Mark Miller issues that are missing and Christopher Priest issues that are missing from that first omnibus. But I guess we'll see when it actually comes out. But it's been postponed until November. So.
Oh, new guy.
Oh
characters
no,
for Street Fighter?
I forgot about that. I really need to get that because there's a new guy. I like to have the Robot Masters guide for the Mega Man.
Oh, cool.
They have one for Street Fighter.
Cool.
Oh wait, is that for real then, Hayden? Because they better.
Wait, are you talking to us or Hayden?
Hayden, because
Hey.
Hayden said, "Hey Maddie, Amazon UK had Angel and Faith Season 10 Library Edition pre-orders for June 2021, which would be great because they came out with Library Edition for Angel Season 11, but at that point then we're just left with trades for Angel and Faith Season 10, which is annoying if everything else is in Library Edition or hardcover. So that would finally complete it."
When y'all read digital comics, do y'all use any apps that show the pages side by side? I like how you're saying y'all. It gets annoying having to flip back and forth when panels connect.
Yeah,
I don't read digital.
Comixology does.
You can
Comixology does.
you can customize it however you want to. You can customize it to full page or side by side.
On Comixology?
Just covers do it too?
Covers. That's how what I use as covers. Because you can just download from Comixology and upload it into covers. That's what I
love covers, especially because like buying books on Humble Bundle, and then like reading them all that way.
Yeah.
Which, man, I think Humble Bundle has some good like manga deals right now. I need to double check, but last I checked, they had some really good deals going on.
Cool.
All right, Michael says 33 likes. He gets a raise. I don't know where that's coming from though. Thumbs up, thank you. It's gonna have Street Fighter 5.
Okay.
In
the
he'll
character guide. Yeah, I'll be getting it. I love those books.
We'll definitely.
But like, forget about Street Fighter. We should be talking Super Puzzle Fighter Turbo.
Oh my god! Yes,
that's what I like.
Yes,
okay. Melanie, will you play with me? I have a PlayStation Classic. We can play it together.
Yes,
I love Street Fighter or Street Puzzle Fighter so much.
Oh, we do too, dude. I remember one time.
We were just friends.
We did a tournament or something. I was
dating your brother.
And you got cocky.
Oh, no, I
Japanese
didn't.
guy.
No, I didn't.
And he whooped your ass.
Okay, see? You jumped to the end.
Elliot always tries to tell me he's going to whoop my ass, and I'm like, fuck you.
Wow, Maddie.
We were at a con, and I played somebody and won. Then this Japanese guy sat down, and the only reason I'm saying the race is because he's going to be good at it. I accidentally put it on hard. I accidentally put it on hard.
No.
Giving me a hard time. Like, you thinking, I'm like, no, I don't want to play. I'm going to lose anyway. I was so sad, but I won one game at one con.
It was so cute. She won one guy. The guy was like...
he didn't even say anything. He's quiet.
Yeah, I just whooped your ass. The first half of 2021 looks pretty disappointing as far as epics are concerned, mostly reprints. Reprints are happening because it's time to catch up. We have over 50 books that are out of print for that, and it's a format that Marvel wants to keep pushing, so that actually makes sense. Don't worry, you have the rest of 2021 to look forward to. I promise more things are coming. Omar, as someone who loves Conan but has not read the original Savage Sword Marvel series, can you tell me what will sell me on it? I.e., boobs. That it's mature content. It's stuff that they could not put. It's closer to the Robert E. Howard books than the Marvel original years because of things that the Comics Code couldn't approve. So I mean, I kind of half joking about the nudity, but there's sexual content. There's a lot more violence. Conan is he's a lot more ruthless and brutal in the Savage Sword. And to me, that artwork, like Barry Windsor-Smith and John Buscema, Gil Kane, Ernie Chan, all those guys, their artwork in black and white is so freaking just magical. Like they really put you in that place.
Wow, that was
I'm going to go ahead and jump off.
Okay, Maddie, you did 2 shows in a row. We'll be on for another 5 minutes. Be good, Maddie.
What? Oh. Thanks for responding.
Oh, you're welcome.
Page sizes, is that black and white?
With the page sizes, by the way.
Okay.
Or maybe, I don't know.
The JLA Deluxe hardcovers and official all may be the same.
No, not page count. I'm sorry, the trim size. Yes, if you're talking about the trim size, they will be the same. I promise they will be. It'll be as tall, so it won't be as thick though. So that's one thing to keep in mind.
Bye, Alexis. Good night.
Bye, Alexis. Good night, Alexis. Why is Michael saying good night? Oh, Michael's still here. That's good.
What about that Howard the Duck epic? Make it so.
David loves Howard the Duck, so I'm sure that's coming. I mean, look at the 300th Marvel Masterwork is Howard the Duck Volume 1. So I'm sure that's going to come. It's got 3 covers. So, Ace is a really good question. Am I going to collect the Walking Dead colored editions? Probably not. I like them in black and white. That was it. There are things that I think should be read in the way that they were intended to be read. And I feel that way about Usagi Yojimbo. I mean, that was the way. And even Akira to an extent, even though Katsuhiro Otomo oversaw the colorization of Akira comics, I still think that the black and white is the way they were intended to be read. So I don't think I'll be getting those colored editions. I don't think it's going to add much to what's his name, Alder's artwork, Charlie's artwork.
Does Melanie read titles for the nudity?
She about to when she did Gillian March's artwork.
Oh my goodness! If the whoo, I recorded a review yesterday for Batman and Robin, and like issue 17 through 24. Jason Todd was looking good, so is Dick Grayson. But that Street Fighter collection swimsuit edition.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the female figure is gorgeous. I like looking at that too. So
y'all heard that, right? Okay. Howard is out in 4 complete collections, is what Phil Owens is saying. Smoji's asking.
Yeah, Smoji. Okay, here's some video game questions.
What is your favorite? What's your main game for Street Fighter? Are you a Third Strike player? I am. Third Strike. I love that. I love the third game. But I think the one that Rob and I, who's my buddy that plays video games with me the most, has to be Street Fighter Alpha 2 Gold. That's our game. That's my favorite Street Fighter. Street Fighter 5 is fun. Man, I haven't played it enough. Honestly, it was different, right? Like, I grew up in the time when we used to go to the arcade. I had buddies over. Man, we were a bunch of losers playing video games, staying up all night on Friday nights, playing fighting games. A new fighting game would come out. We'd import it from Japan and play it on our Sega Saturn or Neo Geo. Those were the days. Seriously, I miss those days. And so I don't really play much fighting games anymore. So, but Street Fighter Alpha 2, man, I love that game. Love it. Alpha 2 Gold. Zero, whatever the hell it was called. Hola, el tomo de arte de Conan contiene las ilustraciones que Barry Smith hizo aparte de los Savage Sword. Sí, son diferentes. Y algunos de los cuentos o chistes son originales. Y algunos son los mismos. Wait, I call my Spanish out. You're going to pick up the Madman Library Edition. Yes, I am. Mike Alred confirmed there was going to be 6 volumes. Dark Horse is publishing those, right? Yeah, I will be 100% picking those up.
Ace, thank you for the suggestion. Have you read this Money Shot?
I haven't, but I know Money Shot is something I think Maddie read. But I have not read.
Actually, I'll look it up on my phone.
Okay.
Okay. They don't call him Dick Grayson for nothing.
Dick Ryder, best of. Right? That ain't my fault. My favorite characters' names are Dicks. I never thought about that.
Oh, who had...
What's up, Bruce?
Hey,
have you read any of the Essential Judge Dredd Apocalypse War oversized softcover coming in January? I have not read any. I've read a ton of Judge Dredd in the last 2 weeks, though, because I'm doing an overview of the first 6 case files that 2000 AD was kind enough to send me. So I wanted to do them justice by reading them. And I didn't realize Brian Boland had done a lot of artwork there. I know there's a Brian Boland collection, but...
Wait, she's yelling at me. Don't look up Just Money Shot on your phone. You better add comic in there. Thank you. I did. I found it. I'm good. It's I put in Vault Comics. I
got it.
Answer this question.
Who's your favorite Avengers big 3? Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. Oh, who's your favorite of the big 3?
Thor.
Captain America, man. I love that character.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's not my favorite Avenger, but out of those 3, yeah.
Oh. Who's your favorite Avenger?
Living Lightning. He's the only Latino representative. I'm just kidding.
Who is that?
I love Hawkeye. Hawkeye, I think, is just badass, smooth. I've always loved Hawkeye. Wonder Man. It's a heartbreaking story. Now you got me thinking about Black Knight. Black Knight, probably. Yeah, I love Dane. Oh.
Hey, the first issue of Money Shot is free.
Cool. Don't want to get personal, but how is Kentucky's experience these days? Is Halloween canceled? This is a good question. I think Halloween is up to, our governor said it's up to each city, each town to decide. So I don't know what we're going to do here where we live, but I like Hawkeye, Vision, and Beast. Dude, I love...
Bud is the best Bud. Sorry.
What?
That's what...
The relationship between Beast and Wonder Man are awesome too. When Beast was there, in the Avengers. The Judge Caligula storyline in Judge Dredd Case Files 2 is so good. Yes, there's a lot of. I wrote some notes down of some of my favorite storylines that have that I've read so far. Oh shoot, we're going over the hour mark. All right, let's start wrapping up. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, everybody. We turned the Geo review into a quick little Q&A. But remember, this Saturday, my wonderful wife, Wonder Maddie, and TikTok Tina are going to be holding down the fort and answering some questions. And I've got some questions that were emailed to me. I'll pick a few of those for them to answer, or for me to answer, and they can read them. And then we'll do what's in the box. I think we've got some packages coming in from some of our fans that have reached out to me. But thank you all so much for joining us. Yeah, don't forget to hit like, subscribe. I'll be putting a video out tomorrow. We put out videos every day if you haven't subscribed yet. And why don't you sign us off?
Thank you, guys. It's a lot of fun. Stay minty.
This is such a good question. Omar, I know, but this is such a good question. In a battle, because he knows I love Jim Lee, Psylocke, and John Burns' fine-ass Storm. Who wins? Besides Omar, who's fainted from the hotness. Storm. And that's where we're ending it. Thank you, everybody. Have a great